3 mistakes that beginner backpackers make when they first start backpacking. Hey guys, Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. Thanks for joining today. Before we get started, jump down, hit that red subscribe button if you are not already a subscriber of the channel. I would appreciate the support. Now, 3 mistakes that beginner backpackers make when they first start backpacking. Let's be real here. It doesn't matter what status you are, what level of education and experience you have in backpacking already, you are going to make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and it's opportunities to learn for the next time that you go out. So let's talk about 3 things that I think will help a beginner backpacker get their foot in front of them in a positive way that is going to enhance the opportunity to have a great experience in the backcountry. Mistake number 1 is getting too caught up in gear. I'll be the first to admit that I love backpacking gear. I absolutely love gear in every way. I am a nerd and it's fun. But what's important is when you are first learning the hobby of backpacking, that you don't get caught up in all of the little nitty-gritty things. What's important is to ask questions. Ask people that have more experience than you, what makes the most sense for what I'm trying to do? I'm only going out on the weekends. What's going to be the best pieces of gear for me to look at that fit within this budget that I have? What you don't want to do is to just run out to Walmart or jump on Amazon and just start buying things. And if you do that, you're gonna end up with gear that doesn't necessarily work for you. So step back for a second, take some time, and learn about the pieces of gear that you want for yourself that are going to fit and work the best for the area that you live, for the weather conditions that you're going to experience, all of those aspects that will create a better first-time experience for you. Mistake number 2, not wearing the right footwear. That is so important to your backpacking experience. If you go out and you are not wearing the right shoes, the right boots, you are going to hate yourself because you're gonna develop blisters, your feet are gonna cramp up, you're just going to not enjoy your time because I've got weight on my back, now I've got blisters that I have to manage. It's just not a fun experience. So really focus on making sure that you find a good pair of shoes or boots that work for you. And I say shoes or boots because that's dependent on, again, where you live, what type of terrain you are going to be experiencing, and what your body needs in terms of support and everything that goes into the anatomy of a shoe. So go spend time at a store, a specific shoe store that sells hiking gear, whether that's REI or, I don't know, other things, but it's important for you to try on shoes because everybody's foot is different. Your foot's different than mine, and the shoes that I love are not going to necessarily be the shoes that you love and the best shoe for what you're trying to accomplish with your backpacking, because we all backpack differently. Mistake number 3 is not doing your homework to find out rules and regulations for the area and the areas that you will be backpacking in. This is critical, super critical. Not only does it apply to the 7 principles of leave no trace, but very often the areas that you are going to require some kind of backcountry permit, some kind of permission to be on that land, something that is going to restrict what you may have brought gear-wise. Maybe there's a fire ban. I know that in California right now, if you're using like open flame kind of things, alcohol stoves, you can't do that. You just can't use those in California right now. There's a lot of restrictions. So if you just like, I'm just gonna take my gear and it just doesn't work. You've got to do your homework to make sure that you don't put yourself in a position that can get yourself in trouble. So those are 3 basic mistakes that I see beginner backpackers make. Do your homework, find the right piece of footwear for yourself, and don't get so caught up in the gear that you buy the wrong pieces of gear. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I would love to know any other mistakes and tips that you guys have for new backpackers or seasoned backpackers. And thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, like I said at the first of the video, jump down, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video. Have an awesome day.